Muscle Car Corner bringing you some action from Daytona. We've got Bike Week festivities. Thought I'd bring some of this to you guys. So it's going to be a walkabout. Right, that's the end of the Harley section. Triumph dirt bike, 250.
Hey, do you know who won the Supercross?
I don't. I hate to say. Now this is a nice bike here. I like this. Scrambler 1200. Rat rod paint on a Harley. Pretty cool. These bikes have come a long ways. Remember when they first came out? Doing good.
Would you like to drive one?
I don't know.
It's free. All you need is a driver's license.
Gotcha. Looks like fun. Where do y'all go?
Right here. We've
No.
got a fleet that's right on the other side. Basically, there's a route set up around the airport.
Oh, okay.
It's about 7 miles, maybe 15 minutes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just driver's license. We've got helmets. We'll get you set in the vehicle. We've got manual, so stick shift and auto drive.
Nice.
Transmission automatic.
Cool. I may do it.
Sounds good.
Appreciate it. Can I drive one of these, the Ralph?
Yeah, they do have some back there.
Oh, do they? Quite amazing. What's the horsepower on it?
They range between 178 and this one has 203.
203.
Yep.
That's a lot for a little thing that weighs what? What do these weigh?
1,700 pounds.
17.
Yeah. So yeah, power to weight's pretty darn good.
No doubt. Where are these out of? Where are they built?
They're built in Huntsville, Alabama.
Oh, okay.
Parent company's Polaris, so we're
Oh,
based
yeah.
out of Twin Cities.
Gotcha.
Yep.
And Roush got on board with you guys, huh?
Yeah, it's our first partnership with Roush. So the powertrain, we upgraded the brakes on this one. We didn't go in the motor this time. We're kind of, feeling it out. The cockpit does have a very much a Roush feel. That's what we focused on: the wheel, the gauges, the emblems, the seats, right, all there.
Because I got a Roush Mustang.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So really, we tried to make it give it that Roush performance.
It's pretty
feel.
cool, no doubt.
Yeah, these ones are really special. I worked with Jack Jr. We got a few signatures on a few of them. You can't.
Yeah.
There's only about 10 of those.
Gotcha.
I'm good, thanks.
Wow, it's pretty neat. I'm going to finish my filming and come back. I'd like to drive one of these.
Yeah, stop back over.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Hey,
How you doing today?
good. Do they still make the WR
So we do have the
450?
WR 250 and WR 450. Yep.
Where they at?
Just didn't bring them.
Oh, you didn't bring
Only so
them?
much room on the truck. So
Oh, gotcha.
like obviously these bikes and those bikes. So.
Gotcha. I've got a '05 WR 450 I bought new. It's
Okay.
in mint condition. I quit riding it when I got my new KTM,
Okay.
and I wanted to look at the new one just to see how much they've changed, through the years. They haven't changed that much, really. Body work on it. Is it a little bit lighter?
Yeah, I mean, the dirt bikes are kind of the dirt bikes, right? Like, so obviously there's a lot of changes in motor, a lot of changes in suspension and everything like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you look at them, they look very similar, right? You look at KTMs from 10 years ago and look at them today, they look pretty similar, but technology has changed considerably in all of them.
Yeah, no doubt. I haven't kept up on it through the years with Yamaha, so I went KTM, at 450 6 days, dual sport. I love it, and I miss my Yamaha though. I'll crank that 450 up and run it every once in a while, but I haven't been on it in a bit. They've really gone up on the size of the front tires on these, haven't they? Is that a new thing?
Tires are all pretty much the same. They just all basically, I mean, the suspension and stuff have all gotten taller and taller to basically take up so many of the big bumps and all the jumps and all of that. So it's basically the suspension stuff that's made the bike so much bigger.
Sure. I started riding in 70 Q850, a CT70, and then a SL70.
Okay.
In 73, XR75, which was a big deal back in the time. And I've been wanting to get another 73 XR75. They're asking like 8 and 10 grand for these things.
There's
and it's
so
like,
many,
what?
So many, I will go with older motorcycles out there that are becoming kind of collector's editions.
Oh, of course.
So what you grew up on, the 70s, now you have the ability to actually want to kind of reminisce that.
Yeah.
So your ability to have purchasing power to buy something like that for those prices is there. So
It's a lot of money.
customers taking and dressing up old CB Hondas, and we have a lot of customers doing old retro Banshee and
Yep.
things like that. They remember those things back when they were 15 to 20.
Sure.
And now, like I said, they have the ability to pay a lot more than what a used market
Oh,
should
of
be.
course.
But they want
It's brought those prices up.
In cars, you get retro mods, right? Like guys are taking and doing old Corvettes or old Camaros.
Oh, yeah, they're bringing a bunch of money.
100%.
Big time. I'm a car collector as well.
Are you?
Yeah, I've got a collection of dirt bikes I've had forever. I raced back in the 70s. So.
Okay.
Still got my 87 CR500. I rode that thing for 6 seasons. That'll make a man out of you, that bike will. One of the quickest ones they ever put out.
Right.
I had a IT 465, an 81.
Okay.
I rode that thing for like 3 years. It was amazing how fast a WR two-stroke is. It's something I had that CR500 and we would race down dirt road, and that damn WR would get that bike up until 4th gear, and then that CR would just go in by it,
Right.
But that was a good bike, that IT. I remember getting that bike. It was only about 3 years old, and some rich kid had it, and I bought it, and I was like, that is the neatest bike to ride on the street, Big bore two-stroke, Don't get much better than that, but
Yeah.
it's good stuff.
All these are great motorcycles, a lot of different brands making great stuff. And the cool
Yep.
part is, as a consumer, you have so many different options from so many different manufacturers to, and,
No doubt.
and as we do things, pushes KTM to do things. And
Of course.
KTM pushes other brands to do things. And so,
When I was
at the end of
racing,
the day, it works out well for the consumer. So,
when I was racing, and in '75, got a Can-Am 250 MX2, and I rode Honda and Yam, and when I got on that bike, it was 36 horsepower, where the Yam and Honda were in the low 30 range or a high 20s.
Right.
And that bike would just walk them on the straight. But that was still with up and down shocks. You didn't handle worth a darn, you know.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
let
The
me tell
shocks
you,
on the side
when Can-Am came out, they came out with a Bing, and there was like 3 or 4 horsepower more difference because they were Canadian bikes.
Yep.
And I tell you what, I cleaned up that thing. I still got a 75 Can-Am 250. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Part of that collection that you got.
Yeah. Well, matter of fact, it was found here. I'm local. I'm born and raised here.
Oh, okay.
The Can-Am I got is Jimmy Ellis's Supercross bike in 75, the sister bike that Can-Am brought, and it was raced at the Alligator Enduro back in the day. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I do remember the old Alligator Enduro type stuff.
Yeah. And, you know, so that Can-Am and about 12 other bikes were found in the backstretch grandstands. I knew J.C. France, one of the France's own speedway we used to ride.
Okay.
And long story short, got that. He opened up the door and there was 18 vintage bikes in there that had never seen the day of light since 75.
Really?
Whenever they were put in there, they were kind of just forgotten because the manufacturer didn't come back and always get the bikes. They left them.
Yep.
And so this bike is a 101 Alligator Enduro 75 Can-Am.
Okay.
It's a GP by the numbers on the frame. And then we started pulling the motor. The piston was drilled out, the skirt, you know, underneath the seat was all drilled through. All kinds of little tricks so they lighten the bike, you know. And but I got that piece. It's only got 500 original miles on it. And we pulled it out of there, and it looked like brand new.
Right.
You know, went through the motor on it just to make sure it was right.
That's awesome that
But
so many. I see so many of these now. Like so many of the mice and rats and stuff like that end up getting into all of the electrical stuff.
yeah,
And so they start eating through all the harnesses and stuff like that. And that's unfortunately the really hard part to duplicate. So
you know,
aftermarkets will make piston and rings and stuff like that for old motors, but there's not a whole lot of electronic companies making harnesses and stuff for these old motorcycles. So
we put all OEM parts in it. You know.
well, trying to find an old 1970s harness anymore is not so easy.
Well, this one was kept inside its whole life, so it's never seen the light of day.
Right.
Even though age will, but when they really get brittle is from riding the bikes and them getting, you know, hot, and that plastic breaks down in time.
Yeah, but like I said, you know, you can replace plastics, right? There's aftermarkets to do all that.
Yep,
You know,
yep.
Weisco's making piston and ring kits for old
Of
motors.
course.
But the electronics portion of it and the harnesses,
They're not
all
out
that
there.
stuff is like, you just got to find a dealer that went out of business, and the new dealer comes in and starts throwing stuff on eBay and Craigslist. And,
You're exactly
and
right.
Find it, you know. Like
Well,
that's
I'm working on a new YouTube channel right now for classic motorcycles and motorcycles in general. And I'm going to kick it off with what I'm filming today. And the vintage Supercross is tomorrow. Be over there, you know,
getting video.
and enjoying it, you know.
Yeah, same thing.
I retired 2 years ago, heart problems. End up doing this YouTube channel, and just 2.5 million people later follow me. Pretty
Found a
cool.
second calling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
we
keeps
go
you
to-
busy, you know. That's what I like.
A couple of these older car places, Gateway Classic Cars.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they've got like some old car stuff. My understanding is most all that stuff's all commission, consignment stuff. But you know, like finding volume of clean, good used cars, resto mods and rack rods and all that stuff is pretty challenging.
It
You
is.
don't have access to go to a Meacham or Barrett or something like that, but you go to Gateway and they've got a pretty good selection of older stuff that's running.
Oh, yeah.
You get paid big money to stuff that my wife was like looking at a 65 Mustang that we had found. It was like, you know, 28,000 or whatever, but like to find a clean 65 Mustang that wasn't all rusted out, or finding one that's not $100,000 because somebody went in and just absolutely went crazy with it.
Yeah.
Find stuff like that.
Well, that's my forte. I've been in muscle cars. First car was a 69 Hemi Roadrunner convertible,
Right.
426 4-speed. and just probably 60, 70 cars later, you know,
Yeah.
still loving it, doing it. And I was at Meekum for 2 weeks over there.
Really?
Yeah, my YouTube channel, I do all classic cars, all
Okay.
types of motorsports.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so we get into that, and look, pull it up on your phone. It's Corner Classic Car Hunter,
Okay.
CORNER,
Okay.
and take a look at it, man.
Will do.
You'll be on my new channel. Good talking with you, brother.
Take care.
Have a great
fun.
day, man.
Enjoy Daytona.
Will do.
It's beautiful.
Oh, it is.
I added my this is an adjustable with screen, so you can push it up and down. All of that's
Put it in one. Man, the left is so hard.
They came back with this bike, huh? Unreal. I had one of these back in the 70s. That is awesome. I didn't realize they had these bikes out. Man, I had to do a double take when I walked by. Enjoy.
You gotta do this one. All my ladies in the house, let me hear you make that noise right about now. Ladies are in the house. You know what's up, guys. Get those vocals ready, come from the diaphragm. All my guys in the house, let me hear you make some noise right about now. You guys ready for the next level? You guys ready to go even bigger? Far side, you ready to go even bigger? You guys ready? My man's rocking and loading it. So, you've already seen Casey Curry come out and lock and load solo. You've already seen Unknown Industries come out and lock it in, and we had a race with Unknown Industries. Someone's getting dinner for free tonight. You've seen Freestyle Moto, throw down, 3.5 stories in the air, 80 shot, solo. But if you guys make enough noise, I'll bring out every single athlete together at the same time. But you gotta make some noise if you want to see it. Let me hear you make some noise if you want it. The athletes are looking to the back. This is where we get you guys stoked. We're gonna do 3 rounds of this. And I'm gonna do a countdown. So 3, 2, down to 1. When I get to 1, I want you guys to scream like you're doing it. If you got a camera phone, take it from your face, put it to your chin. I want you to see this with your own eye. The riders are gonna be in position. Get your Unknown's ready. The Fox Energy athletes are going to be fueled by your applause. We're going to do 3 rounds, and it's going to get really wild.